What if you could run PlayStation 3 games on your low-end Android device even on a 3G or 4G phone with better performance, minimal lag, and surprisingly smooth gameplay? Introducing RPCSX UI Android, a powerful new PS3 emulator originally built for high-end devices. But here's the twist in this video. I'll test it on a low-end phone, break down all the new features, and show you how to optimize settings, choose the best GPU driver, and find playable PS3 games based on your device specs. To be real with you, it's still not possible to run games like God of War 3 or GTA 5 on low-end phones. But with the right tweaks and game choices, you'll be surprised just how much you can do. Whether you're a casual gamer or an emulator geek, you don't want to miss this one, so stick around. Let's start from the very beginning, installation. Fortunately, the RPCSX Emulator is an open-source project and is now available on GitHub. Simply visit the GitHub page, and here you will find all the available versions. Open the latest release and download the APK file, then install it. If it stops installing due to a conflict with the existing package, simply uninstall the app if it's already installed. When you first open the app, if it asks for permission to send notifications, simply agree. When you first open the emulator, you will notice it's quite similar to RPCS3 Android. Let's install the firmware, an essential component for running PS3 games. Fortunately, the official PlayStation 3 firmware is available on PlayStation's website, so you can easily download it. Once downloaded, click on Install Firmware in the emulator and navigate to the folder where the file is saved, usually the Downloads folder. The installation will begin immediately and complete within seconds. Now let's add games. Click on the plus icon, then either select a game directory or navigate to the folder where your games are stored. Disclaimer: the emulator itself is legal, but using illegal ROMs is not. I do not support or provide access to pirated games. Please use legal copies for your own safety. Since my device only has 4 GB RAM, it can run PS3 games under 1 GB smoothly. To find the right games, I asked ChatGPT for suggestions, and guess what? It recommended some great options, and they're actually playable. Let's start with the best settings. First, head over to the advanced settings. You'll notice many new options here. One of the key improvements is the ability to adjust the core PPU decoder and thread settings. Before making changes, check your phone's thread count in the system info. Some of these settings can significantly improve performance, but if you're unsure, it's completely fine to stick with the default settings. In the VFS settings, you can set the disk cache, which determines how much RAM will be used. It's important to adjust this according to your device's available RAM for the best performance. Now let's talk about the most anticipated update, the video settings. Here, you can choose between OpenGL and Vulkan as your rendering API. Personally, I recommend Vulkan for better performance on most devices. If you're running high-end games, lowering the resolution can really help boost performance. You can also set the aspect ratio, enable V-Sync, which helps eliminate screen tearing. The frame rate can go up to 120 FPS, and toggle stretch mode for full-screen gameplay. But I suggest keeping it on auto for now to maintain stability. There are plenty more new features here to explore. Another exciting addition is keyboard and mouse support. Yes, you can now use them for smoother control. Also, the network settings and save state features have seen notable improvements, making your gameplay experience even better. Lastly, there's one more powerful feature you should definitely use if your device has a Snapdragon chipset custom GPU driver support. By default, the emulator selects your device's GPU driver, but you can install a custom one for better performance. For this video, I'm using the Qualcomm Adreno 805 driver. Now, I know you might be thinking, where can I get the GPU driver? It's actually very simple, just head over to GitHub. What's the best driver for my device? Again, you can take help from ChatGPT or explore Reddit, where you'll find other testers who can give you real, experience-based information. To be honest, RPCSX is still very limited when it comes to running on low-end Android devices. Even Snapdragon 7 and 8 series struggles with certain games because the emulator still needs massive long-term improvements. So for now, just follow my instructions, apply the best settings, choose the right games, and enjoy.